Mr. Jones, is it okay if I record this for classroom purposes?
Yes.
Thank you. My name is Aurelie. I'm going to be your nurse assessing you today because I understand you came in today because you're having some trouble breathing when you walk. So I'm going to start with a respiratory assessment by just watching you breathe normally for a minute. Here I will be assessing your rate, rhythm, depth, and effort of breathing.
Okay.
Okay, you can just breathe normally for this.
Okay.
Great. So I've watched your front of your chest here for a full minute, and I note that your rate is normal, your rhythm is normal, your depth and effort look great. I see you're not labored by not using any chest or abdominal muscles. Your chest looks symmetrical and clear of any deformities. So I'm going to move on to the side of you so I can note any note your anterior posterior diameter.
Would you like me to lift my arms?
No, but can you take off your sweater?
Sure.
Thank you. And you can breathe normally for this. Looks like your anterior posterior diameter look within normal limits. I'm going to move on to the back side to continue to inspect for any deformities or asymmetry. Great. It doesn't look like you have any deformities, and your chest, your back expansion looks symmetrical. I will move on now to palpate, which means I'm going to just touch your lungs on the back side and evaluate for similar things. So I'm going to start the palpation here at your second intercostal space at the apices of your lungs, which are just the top border of your lungs on either side. I'm going to methodically palpate all the way down. Please let me know if you have any areas of tenderness. I'm also going to be noting for deformity. Any areas of tenderness?
Nope.
Okay, I'm just going to palpate just down your vertebrae. Great. Looks good, feels good. Now I will check for thoracic expansion by placing my thumbs at your 10th intercostal space. And I'll ask you to take a deep breath, but I'll tell you when. Okay, take a big deep breath. Do that again. Great. Now I will check for tactile firmitis. I'm going to place just the ulnar parts of my palms here on your back, and every time I move them, I need you to say 99. You can start now.
99. 99. 99. 99. 99. 99.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Next, we'll move on to our auscultation, where I will use my stethoscope to take a listen to your lungs. Mr. Jones, now that I've taken a look at your lungs and palpated your lungs, I'm going to continue by listening to your lungs with my stethoscope, which I've already pre-warmed, okay? So you'll just feel me pressing here with my stethoscope on your backside. I'm going to start by listening to the tops of your lungs at C7. If you can please take some deep breaths with your mouth open. Great. Now I'll have you lift your arms so that I can evaluate your mid-axillary at about the 6th intercostal space so I can listen to the bases, the lower lobes of your lungs. Please take some deep breaths with your mouth open. Again. Thank you. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Take a deep breath. Do that one more time. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, I'm going to continue my respiratory assessment, taking a listen in the front. I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. Take some deep breaths with your mouth open. I'm feeling here for your clavicles. Take a deep breath with your mouth open. Again. I'm going to feel for your 2nd intercostal space. Please take a deep breath. Great. Mr. Jones, your lungs sound really nice and clear. I don't note any abnormal breath sounds like crackles, wheezes, rhonchi. Sounds nice and clear. We'll continue our evaluation, okay?
Thank you.